Go. Got a convoy if you got it. Doing live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Doing live, good at the show.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid, too. Now they come home. They've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Devin Smeltzer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. Popped up. Simmons has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Donaldson's up with it, and there's out number 2. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Bo Bichette. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Rendell Grichuk would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think of...
A Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Home half of the first coming up at Target Field. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Steven Matz gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Steven Matz is what they look like. Big, strong guy, 6'4", about 220 pounds. Throws from the left side, smooth gas, 93 to 95. Terrific overhand curveball, and his changeup is getting better all the time. Steven Matz is quality.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, Giro, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run anymore.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Simmons gets his lead at first, nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Biggio trying to get there. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Again, another foul ball.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. Potential tying run for him at third base. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles through the first 2 batters.
Count remains at 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Williams Astudillo will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base. Number 64, Williams Astudillo.
So here is Randall Grichuk, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. High in the air down the right field line. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see, it's all over in the senior circuit as the winner of our series here will square off against the LA Dodgers in the World Series. And there are certainly plenty of storylines there. Next up is Corey Dickerson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. The pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Dickerson. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 6.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Jorge Polanco comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a shot toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good. But just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Mitch Garver. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Misses, ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Once again, a 3-2. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 0 for 4. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Garver is off of first with 2 away. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 1-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Reese McGuire.
Number 7.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. That misses. 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kepler's on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 9. The catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Next up, Gabriel Moreno. Now the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Right side. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 8, Kevin Biggio.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 1-0.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. 2 out, nobody on. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Simmons trying to get there. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Next, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and here's Donaldson.
For the Twins, the third baseman, Chuck.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Donaldson stands at second with no outs. Chopped weakly up the first base line. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And there's 1 down now. Now into the box, Williams Astudillo trying here to plate the tying run from second. First delivery to him. High in the air out to center field. Richard is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding in is Eloy Jimenez. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
Here's the 1-1. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Twins wind up stranding 1. It remains 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Simeon is the first to bat in the inning. The pitch. Marcus Simeon is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Popped up. Simmons calls for it. Makes the play, one away.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So bases are empty with one gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Here's the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. 0 for 1. Went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Jays lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Miguel Sano. Well-thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So now here is Nelson Cruz. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And a wide one here for ball one. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0. So now into the box is Lourdes Gurriel. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Grounded to third. Donaldson's there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Corey.
Next to stand in is Corey Dickerson. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Jonathan Davis steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. This is line to left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, number 7.
Next will be the designated hitter, Reese McGuire. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Alejandro Kirk will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Number 30, Alejandro Kirk.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
On the ground to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Your attention, please.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Jonathan Davis stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Now to the plate, here is Mitch Garver. He leads off from the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to get in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Max Kepler will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Don't want to forget about him. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Garver aboard here at first with nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Next to hit is Josh Donaldson, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. No balls on the strike to count. On the ground to the right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Garver is on his way home. He comes across to score, and the Twins have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, taking the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Hit to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
As they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Adam Simber, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Twins 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Called strike, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and up next a Berkeley area native Marcus Semien. First offering on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
The catcher, number 8.
Stepping in once again is Mitch Garver. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 0 for 5. Semien's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no error. Into the box, Bo Bichette due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. 0-1 the count. Bichette on at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here he comes again, 1-2. to short. Taken in by Simmons. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The bat.
Next, it'll be Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Trying to check his swing there, but did he go around? He did, says Kenny Jansen at first. Strike 1. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Score holds. It's Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Up next for Minnesota.
One gone now in the Minnesota 7th. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. 1-0 the count. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
1 out, nobody on. 3-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Full count, here it comes. To third. He's right there. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Tyler Duffy's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Jonathan Davis.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Astudillo over to his right. 1 away. Twins are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heading after it is Kepler. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Next to hit, Gabriel Moreno. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 3-1. Jordan Romano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
First offering. Williams Astudillo is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
And that's the first out. So next to bat will be Eloy Jimenez. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Lined hard and deep down the left field line, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that has
no right.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Twins strand a pair, and it's still 3-1. Taylor Rogers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Taylor Rogers.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Biggio, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Rogers has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty D, they love to bring a guy in, but they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Popped him up. Astudillo is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the AB on its way. Got him fishing that time, 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Digging in will be Marcus Semien. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his speed a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays. High in the air out to center field. He's got it, and the Twins are going to take a 2-1 lead in our series. They take the pivotal Game 3 here at home as the ball game is over.
Just a good, clean, crisp game. And a quick one, too, to boot. Great pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings made all the difference in this one.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
The final line score